I'm Una. I'm from Tipperary in Ireland. Does anyone need their temperature checked? I'm married to Ben, who plays international rugby for England, and I'm also proud mother to my little baby girl, Eva Bell. She is beautiful, beautiful.
But for Una, fame is pulling her family apart.
I feel really bad leaving you now.
Well, don't go then.
I've just had enough. You've got a lot going on back home. I feel like a bad mother.
Now, Una, you're reacting to that. What do you?
I haven't seen any of that before, so.
Oh, that makes me a bit sad. Yeah, I'm
Really?
so emotional at the minute. I'm like, that makes
Is it reliving having to leave?
Yeah, no, when you watch it back, it kind of brings back the memories. It was the first time, it was only for a few days, but we had to leave. We were in LA, we filmed the reality show in LA, but then we went to New York for a week and we had some work out there. And I decided to take her with me or to send her back to Ben for a few days while I was in LA, in New York. And I just remember that feeling the first time being separated from her, even though because she was so young. And it was
only like 3 days.
Yeah.
It felt like it was awful. It was like torture, really.
It is it's already hard to be to be a band out.
Yeah.
And then to be a mom.
It's kind of like any mum though out there, when you send your child for the first day to school, and that separation is like, but it's only natural, but yeah.
What is it like having cameras, reality show, having cameras? On Survivor, I noticed that people get used to it very fast.
That's the scary part, because now we're like, what have I done?
Anything could happen. Some of these clips, we've actually not seen them. We're watching them with you. We're like, oh my gosh,
I should have put my makeup on.
Yeah, you could.
Always speak to that because
series over 3 months. So you can imagine the first kind of week you're definitely aware of what you're saying and how you're looking, but by the time you're like 12 weeks in, you completely forget they're there. You get so close to the crew as well. You just see them as your friends. You don't see them with like this massive camera there.
Part of our surroundings.
Yeah.
It's just like we moved to LA and this is sort of what's in our house,
Yeah, aside as well, actually, that if we were going to do a reality show, then, you have to see everything. There's no point doing a reality show if we're not going to, let you into our lives. It's weird though as well, because I think with pop groups and stuff like that, you only ever see the happy times, the glamour side to it, and I think even in the UK, no one's really seen, there's tears on there. I saw, Una was upset, you see me crying on there already, like we've all had that moment. And I think you don't ever see that side of it, and behind the scenes, it's quite good for young people that want to get into the industry, and and just for in general for people to see real
life. You've been very open about having depression, which is something that I think, forget if you're a star or not, just to be a young person suffering from depression. One of the reasons that you're talking about that, what you just said, that you want other girls to know. You're not alone. If you're feeling it, I got it too.
I think because when I got really sick, the only thing that really helped me was talking to people and to other people that were going through the same thing and being honest with my friends and family. And I think just for me, it was so important that is my role. We're up there every day doing songs and we influence people. And I think to use my position to be able to help other people and for them to realise that anyone can have depression, no matter what you're doing, who you are, and I think that's like the main point.
We're really proud of that. Definitely. So great.
I hope that what I'm feeling from you guys is real, because if so,
we've actually just rehearsed all of this.
Well, because I do think there's a level of stardom that can be achieved sometimes by faking it, and I could say them, or we all know who they are. But there's a long-term growth you can take if people believe they know you and they're invested in you. Like before we go to break, because they're going to sing in a minute. You down here, I just want to know, because you know more about these guys than I do. Have you seen these guys perform?
Yes, 3 times.
3 times?
Yes.
What is it? Are we seeing it here? Is it their authenticity?
Yes, they're all just beautiful, amazing, sweet. I just love them. They're my favorite band.
All right, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back. We're going to set up the stage. It's a very cool, sexy look. They're going to sing acoustically. We'll be right back. Saturday. So I'm curious, for anybody here who didn't know them, like them? Yeah, me too.